if you want to change your agency, you want to be more agile, that strategy breaks down across departments, and that happens in any business. And so smaller agencies right now have a big advantage because they're set up as networks and not as a hierarchy in different departments. And so I would encourage any smaller agency, as you're growing, retain some of that as much as possible. Because if you think about it as a manager, you feel like you can change, you can lead your people, but you're gonna be let down by the creative department. You're gonna be let down by the planning department. It's the other departments working together is where things break down. So try to remove those barriers, setting up your agency as much as possible. Second big thing is as you get bigger, you need some hierarchy. You have to run some systems for efficiency, and if you're a big global agency like ours, 3,500 people, you necessarily have some matrix infrastructure. And so what happens then if you're trying to change a big agency, or as you get bigger and you build some infrastructure, a lot of times what companies are doing and what we have done is actually to set a group up above, or they can operate on top of that infrastructure that are accelerators of change. And they can connect the dots across departments more and remove some of the friction and the barriers when you're trying to change your organization. So that's probably the second thing. And the third point is that I think people often underestimate the emotional intelligence needed to lead an organization through change. There's a ton of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. You need to be able to empathize with your employees and understand what their needs are. You have people you're asking to do different jobs sometimes, and I think that oftentimes agencies discount the human element of change. And so it's both infrastructure, trying to remove silos as much as possible. If you have silos, set a group up that can operate across them. And then don't forget the importance of the human factor of bringing people along in the journey and understanding human needs and trying to help them address their fears so that you can actually perform when you're trying to change.